Well, howdy, folks. This is Dre'Jon Williams here. We're at the Mykawa sub today. We haven't been here in a while, huh? Back to the Mykawa Road and Long Drive. There hasn't been any changes lately, except for the river crossings behind me for the UP track. Union Pacific is finally putting up some gates for the crossings behind me here. BNSF track still has no progress to their new crossings they're planning to put up, and they haven't put them up yet. And I don't know what's taking them so long. UP already got ahead of them. As you can see, UP track over there. I don't know if you can see that over there, but if you can, that's a new crossing barrier up for all of the UP tracks. You see here, here's one there, and then there's another one right behind me over here. So yeah, the Union Pacific is putting up some new crossings finally for the UP track right here. That way cars can, wait. They won't have a choice but to bag up or, something like that. Now this crossing will have gates, which will be awesome, because it'll be more fun to railfan here. But yeah, they're putting some new railroad crossings up at this intersection. At this crossing junction, that's gonna be safe. That's gonna be good. That'll reduce the death threat of trains hitting cars and stuff like that. See, they have the new the box up. We'll probably be back out here before I leave for Midland. I'll be going back to Midland soon. So hopefully we can be back out here. If not, we'll come back out here when we visit, and we'll be checking the new crossings out with lights. Yeah, it's gonna look like it's gonna be good. All the new crossings will have NEG bells. I don't think they're gonna keep any of the old cantilevers. They might be keeping this one right here, going eastbound. I think they might end up keeping that one, but the rest of these crossings might get taken down, including that cantilever, due to the fact there is a bell over there on that crossing down there. I doubt it if they'll keep it. So the crossing that you're about to see here, that's getting built up soon, look like it would have NEG bells, which is what Union Pacific is putting on all the river crossings around town. For the old crossings, they're putting up those NEG. I'm sorry, not NEG. They might put up NEG, but they're starting to put up those other railroad crossings. Those other bells, the GS Type 1 or Type 2 e-bells. It's another thing they're starting to put up on some of these crossings now around town. Everything else looks pretty good. Traffic lights look a little rough. They look rough looking. This is just because they been attacked in strong winds, doing strong thunderstorms and stuff like that. You see traffic light right here has been re-angled, but it's been re-angled incorrectly. Look like that red light right there might be missing a visor. Yeah, we haven't been out here in quite some time. We've been, I've been on the grind for favor. So, my job, I have been on the grind the last couple of days. I believe, if you look at my channel, the last time I think we've been out here was probably back in 2017 in October, in the fall time. I haven't been back out here since. I've been out here in February just for a wind advisory. I didn't record nothing because there was no trains going through that night because the winds were so strong. So yeah, there's still no progress to the BNSF crossings. There's some progress to the UP crossings. They're about to get a good upgrade that they need for a very long time. Some of these crosses, I think they're gonna be gone. I don't think some of these crosses are gonna be around. I know they're gonna get rid of the crossing that we can't see because of the new new crossing box that's installed right there. But the crossing with the GS type, that WCH Type 2 e-belt on top, that one, I know that one's about to go. I don't know if they're gonna put the same things on the bottom there with that sign that's flashing yellow light with the sign that says no right turn. I think they're gonna not do that again. for the new crossings. All the bells are having NEG except for one crossing in particular. I'm thinking that's probably the one they're gonna keep. That's way over there. As you can see, there's no bell on that crossing there, so they might end up keeping that one. They might even keeping that cantilever, or keep it for right now. They might get rid of it later. So yeah, but everything else looks pretty good. Traffic lights should look really rough. They look rough looking. They're working. Shockingly, they're working. We haven't had any we haven't had any crazy weather related crap going on. Things of that nature. None of the things of that nature. No, not the last couple of days or weeks. Hasn't been having a heat wave. So yeah, Mykawa looking good. When I came in, all signals are red right now. Of course, those down there are the approach lit into the yard, into the south yard. And then there's a red signal glowing over here, and there's another red sitting over there at T&NO Junction. So there's no trains right now. Maybe later on, but not right now. So other than the UP track getting new railroad crossings, which is awesome, that's good. They need railroad crossings with gates all around. But like I said, BNSF hasn't done nothing yet as of now. I'm still waiting to see what the heck are they going to do with this. I don't know what they're going to do. I know they're not going to keep this crossing like this, because they didn't. It is under construction for a new crossing with gates. Both of them. Both one right here, the Mykawa, and the other one, I'm sorry, Long Drive, and the other one down here at Griggs Road. But first thing to first, they're gonna get those crossings done for the UP track. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be pretty awesome. So, other than that, that's kind of about it. Got dash cams now. You can see the other one in the back there. You see the loop down there. I don't know if y'all can see it. There you go. This is where you normally see trains come through. And then I do this little turn. The train goes by. Yeah, we haven't been out here in quite some time, since October of last year. So it's kind of been, it's been a few months now. Yeah, we just haven't had the time to come out here, take the day off, and I always got something to do. Even when I do have a day off, I have something to do. So, and it's too hot to railfan anyway. It's 90-something degrees outside. Nobody wants to really railfan in 90-degree weather. Who does? But a few railfanners do, but not a lot of people. If they do, they probably won't be out there too much. They might not be out there too long. But other than that, yeah, it's getting dark out here. 8:28 p.m. on a Wednesday night. So yeah, that's about it. Mykawa and Long Drive, ladies and gentlemen. Not really much happening here. Everything looks pretty good the way it looked the last time we was out here. Probably gonna go down here and see what the rest of the crossings look like around Griggs. I know there's no progress. There's nothing going on down there on Holmes Road, so we don't have to worry about nothing down there. I don't know if Union Pacific is upgrading more crossings, like Telephone Road, and another gateless crossing is Evergreen, Lawndale, and Griggs. Evergreen and Lawndale, that little crazy little intersection right through there that got railroad crossings all over the place. I don't know if they're gonna put any gates with those crossings or not. I'll probably take a drive out there either tonight or next time we come back out here to the Railfanners Paradise, Mykawa sub, and Harrisburg, the Harrisburg here, UP Harrisburg sub, and the Mykawa sub here in Houston. So other than that, that's about it, folks.